Hey YouTube, it's ICU, and today I wanted to create this video to discuss a next generation iPhone, but not the iPhone 7. This one's being called the iPhone 5 SE, which was previously referred to online as the iPhone 6C, the successor to the previous C series iPhone being the iPhone 5C. It hasn't been refreshed in a while, and we've actually gone over a lot of the rumors pertaining to the specifications of the device. Really, the only thing that's changed as of late is the name of it. We've also seen a number of images pop up online. However, most of them, if not all of them, are likely fake. We're going to get into that in just a second, but for a refresher, let's go over what the purported device is supposed to feature. So essentially, it will have a smaller 4-inch display measuring diagonally, of course, similar to the iPhone 5, iPhone 5S, or the iPhone 5C in this case, and it will also supposedly be powered by an A9 CPU with an M9 Motion coprocessor, same ones that are found in the iPhone 6S and 6S Plus. However, it will likely be underclocked. It will also supposedly have a Touch ID sensor, support for Apple Pay, so meaning NFC technology, and an 8 megapixel rear facing camera, whereas a 1.2 megapixel front facing camera instead of the 12 megapixel camera here on the iPhone 6S Plus. It will also supposedly be capable of taking live photos, however, it won't have 3D touch. So what that means is instead of having to press into the live photos harder to activate them like we do on the 6S, you would simply tap and hold to view the live photo like you would on any other iOS 9 device. Now finally, we have the design. This is what makes it so hard to believe that it's going to be called the iPhone 5 SE instead of the 6C. It's expected to have metal casing and a very similar design to the iPhone 6 as well as the 6S, with kind of those rounded corners instead of the chamfered edges of the iPhone 5 and 5S. So let's take a quick look at this iPhone 5S here. You guys know what those chamfered edges are. They're just kind of those straight or angled edges that run across the entire frame of the device. It's also expected to be offered in the exact same colors as the iPhone 6S, meaning the space gray that we have here, the traditional silver, gold, as well as the new rose gold color. And finally, let's go ahead and take a look here at a purported leaked image of the device that started to go viral throughout the Apple blogosphere last week. So let's go ahead and just tap into it to open it. On the left, we have what appears to be an iPhone 5 because, of course, it does not have that Touch ID sensor. If we get a close-up of it, you'll see it's just a regular home button. And then over on the right, it pretty much looks like an iPhone 6, right? Well, it appears to be the exact same size as the iPhone 5 over on the left. Now, this is where things start to get interesting. This image appears to have been doctored, and we can tell that by looking at the reflection. So over here on the left, we have a more natural looking reflection, which means that this iPhone 5 was actually there in the image when it was taken. But when we go ahead and look over to the right on the iPhone 5 SE, or what they're claiming is the iPhone 5 SE, you can see a much clearer reflection. And if we zoom in crazy far into it, you can also see that it ends before the device does. And what I mean by that is over on the left-hand side, the iPhone 5, that lamp-like reflection or whatever it actually is, continues on to the complete edge of the device, whereas it doesn't on the alleged iPhone 5 SE. You can also see some shadowing where there shouldn't be shadowing, right in the center where it's that brightest point. You can see the wood grain is completely washed out because it's so bright, but we still have a strange shadow along the edge of the device that simply wouldn't be there if it was actually taken directly with that light source. So this is likely a fake image, and what we have on the right is probably either an iPhone 6 or even a 6S, and the picture was originally taken with just the iPhone 5 in frame, and then at a later point, the individual edited in an iPhone 6 that was just taken against a plain background, and they doctored up that reflection that we see there. Now, at any rate, the device, whether it's going to be called the iPhone 5 SE or the iPhone 6C, will supposedly be released in 2016, actually either this spring or this summer, ahead of Apple's iPhone 7 even. So what do you guys think about the device? Let me know down below in the comments section. Would you be interested in a smaller size device that has kind of the same specifications as the 6S and 6S Plus, but minus 3D touch? Again, let me know there, or you can also vote in the cards. Personally, I think Apple should just wait until the iPhone 7 and release 3 size variations, 4 inches, 4.7, and 5.5. That way they don't make the device obsolete in a matter of months, and they don't force individuals goes into picking a larger size just for the specifications alone. Remember, I'll keep you guys completely updated on all things iPhone 5 SE, which I still think will be dubbed the iPhone 6C when it's officially released, as well as the iPhone 7 and other key Apple products. Just be sure to subscribe if you have yet to, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitter. And until next time, this is ICU signing out. Join the iCrackUriDevice community on Patreon to help out the channel and to be featured in videos similar to these top contributors. Click the link on your screens now if you're on desktop, or check below.